This is my long-term experience and answer to those of you asking which one is better to go with and which one is better buy. Hello everyone, welcome to Tabama Hi-Fi Review channel. This comparison is gonna be VM Ultra and 5-link combination retail for $628 combined versus Eversolar Play Amp streaming amplifier retail for $699 US. Quick comparison and sound sample in this video. They are both using TPA-based Class D chip design. In power comparison, 5-link amp has more power if you are using optical or coaxial digital input, which can put out 100 watt at 8 ohm and 200 watt at 4 ohm load. But if you are using analog input, which is involved with ADC, so that will be standard 60 watt at 8 ohm and 120 watt at 4 ohm load. In terms of quality and power delivery is noticeably different between analog input and digital input, as well as a little bit better in clarity in sound reproduction. In comparison, Eversolar Play Amp offer 60 watt at 8 ohm and 110 watt at 4 ohm load. They all feature all digital inputs and outs, and including Ethernet port, trigger, and everything combined. Very much comparable, including software and all the way down to digital to analog conversion and streaming capability. For the build quality, I rated VM Ultra and 5-link combination for 4.5 stars just due to smaller 3.5 inch screen. I rated total 5 stars for Eversolar Play Amp. Although I'm big fan of that 5-link amp new concept and new design of banana plug, I wish that Eversolar used that kind of design as well. For power delivery, my rating goes to 4.5 stars to VM combination and 4 stars to Eversolar Play Amp. You should decide based on what sound you are after. I mean, it totally comes down to either you want AKM chip sound quality or ESS sound quality, because VM combination, VM Ultra uses ESS 9038Q2M, but they upgraded to ESS 9039 in 5-link amp when they are using digital manipulation to give you better power output. So they upgraded the chip for better sound quality, as well as using post filter feedback design. Eversolar Play Amp uses AKM 4493 chip in there, single chip design, as well as featuring all the capabilities like PEQ and room correction. In terms of room correction, Eversolar is more advanced. You can actually attach correction microphone and all that feature. VM combination doesn't have that feature. They just use your smartphone or smart device microphone to do that correction. So if you are after a serious room correction, Eversolar Play Amp may be better choice for you. For the power delivery, right, I was listening with this JBL L100 Classic 75th 4 ohm speaker. When I'm listening with Eversolar Play Amp, sound is smooth, rich, and engaging sound with very nice detailed reproduction. That is based on my standard listening level, which is 65 to 75 dB range. When I crank it up to my reference level, which will goes to 80-85 peak, so it's totally capable of delivering in this room. This room is about mid-sized room, 26 by 16, so which totally fine filling the room with this JBL L100 Classic 75th and Eversolar Play Amp combination. But if I use these towers they totally suffer. So I will not be mentioning that. They are not made for that, right? Let's say if you have a lower sensitivity speaker, like 85 dB sensitive speaker, I will highly suggest you to go with V-amp combination in average size room. These are not designed to use in big rooms and play in the venue kind of thing. These are all personal audio enjoyment, so they are both highly capable in that regard. So I was listening with this JBL 100 Classic 75th and Play amp combination. I totally enjoyed that smooth, rich sound with nice depth in overall sound delivery. Very enjoyable with nice stereo image. So when I switch it over to V-amp 5-link and V-amp Ultra combination, it totally shows ESS sound signature, slightly sharper and more pronounced upper range of frequency, slightly more forwardness is more noticeable pairing with this JBL. So that is the combination sound delivery. So 5-link amp and V-amp Ultra combination sound is a little bit more vivid and a little bit more attack, and I should say a little bit more dynamic based on the ESS sound signature. Bass is slightly tighter. But if you are after smoother, richer, and engaging analog-like tone balance, I would say Play amp is good choice for you. 5-link and this Ultra combination has a very nice power delivery because I was using digital input on these combination with a coaxial cable. Another thing that I like to mention is Eversolo Play amp doesn't have optical out. It only have coaxial out compared to V-amp Ultra. Those are only area that's slightly different. For the operation system, I rated both of them 5 stars for all the things that they can offer, plus reliability in the long run using them in my system. Either you are a big fan of the Android based or full stream system, they both capable of multi-room playback as well, although they are not cross compatible. So operation system is total 5 stars worthy. And feature, they both offer comparable features, including phono stage. But phono stage, I have to give it to Eversolo Play amp for a little bit better resolution and better sound quality. But I rated 4.5 stars to this V-amp Ultra and 5-link combination because they don't have AirPlay compatibility. So that's the only thing I reduced half star. In terms of features, I give total 5 stars to Eversolo Play amp. So for the operation system and features, those are my rating on these two different setups. While I'm saying that, I thoroughly enjoy sound signature of Eversolo Play amp. That I'm a big fan of AKM chip in terms of musicality and stereo image and well produced depth and sound signature that combined together. But keep in mind, 5-link and Ultra ESS DAC combination can be slightly brighter side of sound signature, and it may sound slightly more forward depending on pairing speaker. Those are just friendly reminder. So if you pair it right, they both can offer incredible sound quality for your money. So while I'm using these two back to back in my system, listening my music, and I find it to be Eversolo Play amp has a little bit better stereo image, although bass delivery a bit softer, not as dynamic, and immediacy is not as good as 5-link and Ultra combination. Those are the differences. But when it comes to resolution and detail and everything, they both are very much comparable, toe to toe, aside from a little bit forward and slightly sharper upper mid-range sound signature of V-amp Ultra and 5-link combination. If you want dynamic and vivid sound, totally go with V-amp Ultra and 5-link combination. If you want smoother side of musical spectrum, I would say go with Play amp. But keep in mind, you can play super loud. They are good up to like 90, 95 dB peaks. So that is going to be the limit. All come down to your personal preference and your system and parent speakers, both capable of all the streaming features and functions and everything that you will need in modern music listening experience. Totally capable of redelivering good sound quality no matter what you choose. Compared to Marantz that M1, these amps and these components have more advanced digital to analog conversion. Using these components in long term, they are super reliable, almost bulletproof. If I have to choose one based on my system, if I'm using this JBL, I will be choosing this EVA Solo Play amp. If I'm using CSS Audio 2 TDX Towers or Gallium Audio Seal Type Voyager speaker, I will be choosing 5-link amp for better power delivery. It's all depend on what I'm gonna pair with. So you should decide based on that as well. Highly, totally, wholeheartedly recommended, my friend. Thank you for watching and happy listening.
Come into my solitude, though I weary be. Come into my tenderness, dream along with me. Listen to the whispers sing, listen to the singer shout. Come into my solitude, meet my big mouth. Thoughts unspoken, thoughts unsaid, lies of hearth and home. Children broken on the bed and left to lie alone. Things you talk around, scum you choke on down. Come into my solitude, step on sacred ground. We were speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Fathers who are lovers to the daughters that they own. Mothers who believe a child a single safety zone. People so unhinged that death is much too kind. Come into my solitude, step over that line. Thought it was the only one. Thought it was the only one. Thought it was the only one. We were speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Come to my solitude, welcome to the wheel. Come into this wonderland of winds that will not hail. Walls that do not speak, steps that do not sound. Come into my solitude, burn this building down. Come into my solitude, though I weary be. Come into my tenderness, dream along with me. Listen to the whispers sing, listen to the singer shout. Come into my solitude, meet my big mouth. Thoughts unspoken, thoughts unsaid, lies of hearth and home, children broken on the bed and left to lie alone. Things you're talking around, scum you choke on down. Come into my solitude, step on sacred ground. We were speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Fathers who are lovers to the daughters that they own, mothers who believe a child a single safety zone. People so unhinged that death is much too kind. Come into my solitude, step over that line. Thought it was the only one. Thought it was the only one. Thought it was the only one. Breaking silence. Come to my solitude, welcome to the wheel. Come into this wonderland of winds that will not hail. Walls that do not speak, steps that do not